up our data statistical methods, no? Okay, sige, let's have this one. Can we go back here again? Let's check, no? Okay, there's plenty actually of discussions about p-value, no? P-value and the t-test, but I will not concentrate on those one because there are left lessons that we need to actually discuss, no? Especially about circle, no? So we'll end up having this. Okay, please check the attendance. Sino pa yan? Okay, I'm afraid, no? Wala kayo dyan lagi. I'm afraid you're not there. Please show up. Otherwise, you're absent. And mind you, no? I have to remind you, I have to remind you that a lot of you, okay, gained or what do you call this one, no? You were able to actually make your math grade because of the attendance. Okay? So if I'm going to be actually showing you the e-class record one by one, you see there, no? There's a column there, no? That you were given high points in the attendance. No tardiness, of course, no? How can you be tardy if you're there already? Okay. So you are high there. That's why you don't have grade such as 75, 76, or even 74, no? So that's high. But I'm afraid for this fourth quarter, could you please be so serious, no? Okay, pag sinabi kong open yung video cam, pa-open, no? Because I'm not the one watching you. Someone is watching you. Sige. Ozzy, it's your time, no? Tapos ka na ba, Ozzy? May bilis ka naman mag-pick up sa math, no? It's your time. Check the attendance. Yung walang video cam. Okay? All throughout.
Sir,
Yes?
lag po yung laptop ko. So,
Naglalag
baka
yung
hindi po
laptop.
maging accurate yung
It's okay.
nakikita po.
Okay, okay lang. Last was Yuka, no? And then Aliyah. How about John Rain? John Rain, ikaw muna. Yung mga mahusay lang sa math kasi they can follow it, no? Okay, let's go. And let's have this one, no? Okay. We talked last time about P value, no? It's the probability value. It's but the opposite of the t-test. Okay? Last time we said that in here, the t-test statistic value must be greater than that region, no? That's why we call that region rejection region. Okay, statistician will call it rejection region, no? Having that critical there that is negative 2.571 and 2.571. That's a boundary, no? And then going infinity, that region is called again, no? Pakinig. Dahil long quiz kayo on Friday, on Monday. Okay? Later, you have activity. Okay? So, we go here now, no? I'm not discussing anymore the assignment. A lot of you got the correct assignment. Huh? Okay, we'll not discuss anymore the assignment. The 1 and 2 a lot of you, majority of you got it correct. Okay, let's go now here. This is the shaded, that is the rejection region, we call it, no? The shaded part. Okay, so for the t-test, it must be greater, no? The 5.53, which you got from here, either here or there. But mind you, no, 0 is there. If you test that one, it will be the same, 5.53. That's greater. But in the probability, when you change it, how do you change it again? Okay, there are two ways, no? Okay, this is your formula. Get the t-test value, and then that is 5. That is but the degree of freedom, and then 2 is the two-tail, no? The two-tail. Okay, if it's one tail, it's just 1. For this one, it's 2, and then you have the p-value. And then don't be confused, no? When we go back last time, when we go back to the last time that we were learning about z-score, no? Z-score, the areas, the probability there is equivalent to the areas actually. Okay, we are just to actually remind ourselves that this one we're getting is but an area or probability. Nakuha? Okay, ito ay area, no? Okay, this is 0.27 of the area. Diyos ko, sobrang liit nito, no? Okay, 0.27. So again, how do you get that? Ang gagawin nyo dito, paste nyo lang dito, no? And then click this one, and then nabihan nyo. And ito naman, it is but 2.57 to 1. We're talking about the critical value, no? Okay. Since the value, p-value is here in the right side, and we consider 2.57 to 1, not negative, no? Kasi pag ito ay negative, okay, wala, no? Okay, there is no probability that is negative. Okay? Again, probability of tossing a coin is just a head and a tail, no? Parang ganun. Okay, half-half lang siya, probability. So when you talk about probability, there is no negative. Nakuha? Okay, it is but 1 or less than 1. No? Up to 0, pwedeng 0, no? So ito po ay probability. Okay, it's percent. It could be our area also, what we're talking. Yes, you can actually present your area here if you have 0.27, no? Okay, but this one, 5% there is what we call, no, the significance level, that is your alpha, 0.05. Kuha? Okay, and then tingnan natin, no? Percent natin yan. Okay, damihan natin. Okay, you see, no? If statisticians will be using another model that is n minus 2, not n minus 1 now, you see, no? This one, 0.27, the p-value for the t-test increases. Okay, that is why, no? They say the default is just but n minus 1, n minus 2, but if you increase that, there is an effect, no? It is mataas-taas, no? Malaki-laki. 0.27 is smaller than 0.52. And then if you increase that, again, it becomes 3. Okay, what happens, no? It becomes 1.16% already. Nakuha. Okay, that is the effect for that one. If you increase the degree of freedom, there is a chance that your t-test statistic value will increase. Likewise, of course, no? Tataas itong parang baligtad, no? That's the opposite. I noticed that this is increasing. So therefore, the effect in here is, but of course, the t-test is decreasing. Nakuha, mas malaki, no? Ito tumataas. Okay, kung ito ay yung 5.53 mo, feeling ko pag in-apply mo, I feel like if you apply this n minus 2, increase that to n minus 3, of course, this one is much lesser. Remember, they are the opposite of each other, no? I do not know. You test that one, no? You test. If 5.53 is still the 5.53, if you happen to actually increase the degree of freedom. No? Nakuha? Okay, you check that. I will not check that for you anymore. So that's the end of how we actually describe or should compare the p-value and the t-test value. Okay? Let's say otherwise it's quick. We're talking about hypothesis testing, that if there is a significance, we find out. No? If there is no significance or there is a significance, it's up to you. Where do you put that? No? Usually, the no significance actually is a null. Okay? They use it as a null hypothesis. And the other, the opposite, which is the alternative, is of course there is a significance. Okay? So I gave you also the link when to actually use the p-value, and you may use that. No, you know. I do not know if you are so very intelligent in mathematics, statistics, you can use that in your study, in your thesis specifically, no, or not. It's up to you. Okay, let's go now there. So the other one, no, the other one is okay. We've actually generated the regression, no? We call this one a regression. Okay, coming from the data analysis, from data, no? Icon data, data analysis, and then you choose the regression. And then you're seeing the multiple order, that is your coefficient relation, and then this one significance, that's your p-value, no? Kuha? Okay, if you want to actually study data, you may want to actually use this, no? Relationship. That's the basic on hypothesis testing. Naintindihan? Okay? They're not the same, no? Yung binigay nito at saka ito, hindi pareho, no? P-value here and the p-value there are not the same. I do not know, no? Okay. What about that, no? Bakit ganun? Ay, ito pala, ito. Yung dalawang yan. Okay? They are not the same. Okay, let's go now here. In addition pala, no, before we end this one, there are a lot of actually problems, real problems, and of course, you can have that in your research when you will be in your grade 11 and 12. I will give that to you specifically, no? Especially if it's not a two-tailed, a left-tailed only or right-tailed, maganda siya, no? It's more kasi of experimental. That is why I'm not going to be actually further discuss that to you. I will not add that anymore to you. Why? Because it is more of experimental and you are doing actually a lot of descriptive, no? Descriptive lang kayo eh, no? Okay. So sa inyo, merong inferential but it will be just a basic or an easy hypothesis, no? Testing of a hypothesis. Okay, it's up to you now. Now, let me remind you, no? This is Friday. Pati po sa quiz at may urgent errand. Ano to? Okay, I do not know the concern of mom. Okay, you may go, Phoebe, no? You may go. Sige. If you think that is urgent, you can have that, no? Okay, weigh your chances, okay? Okay, you may say to your mom, Phoebe's still here. Okay, if that is very important to you, no, you use your discretion, no? Okay, you can leave. Okay, go to your mom. You're processing something. It's okay. Okay, sige. Kati, she may leave po. Okay, let's go here. I have to remind you, no? This one, thesis ba yun? Okay, for those who finish this one already, one-on-one, no? Okay, make it big for you. Okay, this is my year actually, no? Wherein I actually served as a thesis advisor to you. Okay, almost. But not quite. Sige. I was there. Okay, dapat kasi ganun, no? If you're doing a research, there must be a research advisor, a supervisor that would guide you, like what I'm doing now, no? We're talking about how to actually revise, modify your e-survey in such a way that you can gather data. Okay, if you're done with one-on-one with me, you can revise your e-survey. And then you throw that e-survey to me, that revise, then I can say that you can pre-test your e-survey. When we say pre-test again, saan ako again? Okay, when we say pre-test again, you must test it and send it to few of your classmates and even your family members who knows about thesis or research, no? Okay, pre-test it. Okay, when you do pre-testing, there might be no modifications uh, that comes along with their feedback. Okay, they might see that your questions there in your e-survey are erroneous, no? Okay, or grammatically erroneous. That's why statistician is sometimes um, a slash grammatician. Did you get that? In the research, statistician is sometimes called grammatician. Okay, because alone, no? Okay, uh, a question that is so easy alone can actually gather data, but if a question that is for respondents not easy, they cannot gather any. You cannot gather any data, mind you, no? Okay, again, p-test is there. Throw it to or send it to 10 people only. Then after that, you can actually have no your pretest or Google form having a spreadsheet. Of course, there are 10 respondents there. You can see the spreadsheet there in your Google form. No, again, I should not be reminding of you this one now. You're grade 10, you know what to do. No, so again, there is a spreadsheet there in your Google form. Ako ha? Okay, sige, tignan natin sila, Anna Faith. I have, no? Okay, this one is their Google form, sorry, a spreadsheet. I do not say this is an Excel, no? Why? Because there is a file there that you can export it, okay, choosing the Excel. Why? This is not Excel, no? This is but a spreadsheet of the Google form. Okay, this is what I need. And then familiarize yourself there first, no? I say test it, or sorry, okay, after having your spreadsheet, your p-test, having that spreadsheet, you check it, no? Okay, if those sorry, nabubulol na sa set. If those spreadsheet can be analyzed really to you, okay, it can be analyzed, okay, it can represent the data, you can have an analysis on that one, and you can interpret what you have there, then I say, no? That e-survey of your the pretest without any modification or slight modifications anymore. You do not throw anymore this one, no? Okay, if there are feedback to you by these 10 people, you do not throw it to me anymore, no? If you want to change it by yourself without throwing it to me, and then it becomes an actual survey. That actual survey can be actually forwarded to your sample and or population, might be, no? And then have the spreadsheet again, no? Can study that and then you can have this. Okay, so again, you can have this now, no? Okay, so let me just have this one again, no? This is your thesis, those are your bullets. Okay, if there are modifications by Sir Romel, I'm sorry, but I want you to be actually okay or be very good in your thesis. Okay, these are the parts. The green ones are what we've discussed, hypothesis, the hypothesis testing. You might want it there. And then methodology. This is but the methodology. I know that somehow uh, Sir Romel didn't explain well to you this methodology, but somehow there is the scriber there, no? Parts of it. Okay? Okay. So this is your summary. Okay, you must have this one now, no? After your respondents actually replied already, okay, you have your spreadsheet there, analyze it now, and then you can have these ones now, summary, no? Okay? And I actually, you are lucky, no? Sir, si LJ, okay, well, you do not copy, huh? Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the good news to everybody. I want your faces there who are doing the thesis. Sir LJ. LJ has given me a practical research too, no? There are practical research. There's a lot of research in your senior high school, mind you, no? So if I were you, pause for a while, no? If you do and have the ABM or STEM, but LJ Kanilaw actually took the ABM. Okay? Okay, there's a lot of, according to him, sir, there's a lot of research, practical research, one and two, a lot of those in our senior high school. I do not know if there is also a lot in UMS, a lot in any other, because STEM and the ABM, there's a lot of researches, no? Marami doon. And I want you to have this, but you do not copy. Because if you copy, okay, because think that you are a statistician, no? Think that you are a research slash statistician, a grammatician in your own work here now, no? Because no one is helping you. If there is one helping you, you could be lucky. You are lucky, no? You are probably lucky. Okay, tingnan nyo si LJ. Okay, I may be sharing this to you. Basta, merong 3, no? But you do not copy that. If you copy that, ako po, alam na alam ko yan, no? Binasa ko lahat yung mga practical research si LJ. Iba-iba, no? Okay, I will not, it's in my another messenger account. It would be hard to actually go back here. Okay, so again, I'll show you these bullets, no? If those bullets of methodology are not clear to you, there is, but there, no? Okay, there is that bullet there. Okay, and then these ones are about the links. If you click that, again, if you're forgetting about what to do there, you just click that one and then it will go to those links. Scriber will help you again, no? Okay, introduction is needed, research design is there, and research design is talking about from aims, no? Okay, what is your aim? Approach, philosophy, and then up to having the data analysis strategies there. That is the research design, no? Okay, and then what are those steps by steps to be undertaken that you're really having that design? It's there, no? 1, 2, 6, and then okay. So ito, pinag-aralan din natin yan. Convenience, cluster, what are you doing there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're talking about the design as a whole, no? And then you go back there again. Okay, this also, no? Okay, I might be asking this, okay? Because we're talking about data collection procedures. Please read this, no? It's in the Scriber about operationalization, reliability, validity, sampling procedures, data management. Okay? I'm afraid in your data management, no? Okay, baka biglang na-corrupt yan, ha? Okay. You do not trust your hardware and software, no? It might be that they might be collapsed there. It might be collapsed there, or virus is on attack. Okay, everything is gone. Okay? This is important, data management. And then reliability and validity, no? Okay, we are talking about data, no? When is your data become reliable and when is your data become valid, no? Validity. Please read that. I will not explain that to you. It's part of the research now. It's part of your research. And then up to here, of course, no? Everything from percentile to hypothesis testing, we've tackled it, no? Just review, research, go back, mga links. These ones, we've talked already about this one. It's just that you're afraid, if you have the data, you are afraid to interpret it, no? In words, in sentences, in paragraph. No, don't be afraid. it's so easy to actually interpret, no? For as long as you read a lot on how they interpret the data is, you can do it. Okay, you read a lot. It will not come from Sir Rommel, mind you, no? It will not come from me. Okay? Even if the textbook is there and you will not read it, there is really an interpretation there. Comes along with those data. If you do not read it, you do not read those, if you happen to not read those, then you cannot interpret any data. You're not good at data, interpreting data. Okay? So either you choose descriptive or inferential because there is correlation regression there, or combination of that. ANOVA, forget about it. You drop that. Qualitative, sometimes you can have that, but you see, thematic in this course, I do not know. How difficult that is, Pastor should be explaining that to you. I do not know. No? Okay, and then next. And then after the research design, talking about your, of course, from first to last, so research design, you go back here, no? Research local. That is not actually, somehow, in the research design, because you're talking about population and sample, you touch it, no? Research local. And the respondents, it's the same. Okay, talking about respondents, how you describe that. Okay, you have this word, huh? Okay, and then sampling methods, no? Talking about your sampling methods, it's actually there in your research design, no? So if I were you, if you talk about your research design, you talk about it briefly only, no? Just brief or summary of what you did in your research design. Why? Because in the number 5 bullets of your methodology, sample or sampling is appearing again, no? Data collection methods is appearing again, no? So you might want to actually appear a lot of your sample or 5, 6, 7 up to 8 here. You must have them in full here, no? Reflect them in full here, but 5 and 6, if you notice, are coming from your your design, no? Yeah, research design, no? It's coming from there. You might want to actually show it here, write it here, everything here from 5 to 7. And then your research design could be just a summary of what you have done, no? Okay, this one, aims, approach, philosophy. Okay, everything is there. Summarize it there up to descriptive. Only summary, no, for this part 2. And again, for 5 to 8, 5 to 8 is but just the redundancy of the research design, no? What is in the research design is actually 5 and 8. But you have to actually have the full, no, paragraph or full, what do you call this one? Discussions of 5 to 8 in these bullets, no? Rather than in here. But this one, research design is but the summary. Ako ha? Okay. Intindihan po ba si Sir Roman? Okay, ganun po ang magiging picture nyo, no? Kasi hindi naman kasi kayo nag-a-ask, no? Ganyan po ang magiging picture ng thesis nyo. Yuka, did you get that? Okay, did you get that? Nakuha nyo yun, ha? Okay. So from 5 to 8, mas doon kayo magsasabi ng, okay, about your research design. Okay? Sa research design, doon lang kayo magsa-summary. But you notice they are related to each other, no? What you're tackling, what you are getting in that research design, what you're studying in that research design is actually the 5 to 8 bullets in the methodology. That is methodology. Okay? It's 12:10 already. And ayoko na magsalita, no? Kung sabi ko nga sa inyo, pag may maiisip pa ako, sasabihin ko sa inyo, no? Unlike if I do not speak there and then you're bombarded with in the panelist, no? Mahirap. Okay? Okay, mind you, after having you and advised you with this thesis of yours, I will not. No, I shut my mouth there, okay, in the panelist, but Pastor, I will allow Pastor to actually ask you a lot and be prepared. Okay? Me will just shut up and then I will just think of you, no? If I'm going to be actually ask you questions there will be recalling that will be made by me, wherein I'm saying this, but you didn't consider this. Doon lang, no? Kasi I serve as an advisor to you. I'm saying this, I'm saying that, but you keep on ignoring that one. That question of mine will be there, no? In your defense. Why? Because you didn't consider. Might be you have reasons for those, no? Why you didn't consider what I'm telling you to do. I've been telling you to do. Okay? Okay, let's go to 12. Sorry, 12 time. Okay. So I'm afraid, no? Let's have this one. After the last lesson in the statistical methods, last chapter, we'll go here, no? I'm afraid we might not be going here because this is very important, especially in the equation of the circle, no? Up to this one. So we still have this one for the rest of the period of quarter four, line segments, blah, 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 blah. Next week. This is next week. No, after your long quiz on Monday. We start Wednesday. And I think, no, I'm going to actually subdivide a topic there. There are theorems there. I think theorems there is but 8. Sige, we will divide that. Okay, that is next Wednesday. But I'd like to finish actually this one. No? Okay, this one, we still have the plot, sorry, the box plot, and we call it also a box and the whisker plot. No? Okay, we have that one here. The last part. No? Okay, all of you go to page this one. Okay, lesson 2, the last statistical methods, data analysis using different statistical method, and we use the box plot or whisker plot. No? Okay, get your textbook. Okay, let's have this. Can you read? Aliyah, make it fast.
Exploratory data analysis is used by many statisticians to summarize and describe data. In this approach, data are described to obtain important information rather than to confirm certain assumptions or conclusions about the data. A useful way for exploratory data analysis is the use of the box plot. The box plot, also known as the box and whisker plot, is a useful graphical presentation that shows more information about the variability or spread of data. It also provides information about the center, symmetry, and skewness of the given data set. It displays the median, the quartiles, the interquartile range, and the extreme values of the dataset. Below is an example of a box plot.
Stop first there now. Okay? So, I know, no? If you want to vividly recall normal curve, or if you want to also refer to the measures of position, no? Because measures of position talked about quartile 1, quartile 2, 3, the percentile, the quartiles, and even the deciles, no? The positioning. This box and whisker plot is also talking about it, no? Okay. So if you didn't understand the normal curve having the position, where is the median there, the quarter 2, okay, or the percentile there, this one will actually visualize what it has, no? What we had back then, no? The normal curve having the measure of position such as quartile 1, 2, 3, the median, the percentile, everything, no? So it's here. I think this will be so clear for you. Okay, it's like we are having hot dog here stick. Okay? Okay. When we have scores 1 to 10, or sige, we'll include 1 to 11. This is so easy, no? 1 to 11. If we are having the scores 1 to 11, you must determine the median. From 1 to 11, it is 6, no? Okay, this is the median. Hello? Hello? Okay, kasi hindi ko narinig yung sarili ko. Pag hindi ko talaga siya narinig, ibig sabihin, nag-robotic na. Okay? Median is 11. And then, left hinge there and the right hinge, ito po siya mismo, no? This is the hotdog part, there's the middle part of the median, and then this is the edge, the right hinge, and the left hinge. Okay. Ito yung mga tinatawag na hindi siya yung 1 or 11, ha? Score 1 and score 11. No, hindi po siya. Ito yung tinatawag na quartile 1 and ito yung quartile 3, no? In the quartile 4, sorry. In the quartile there is but just 3 quartiles, no? It's 1, 2 and 3. 2 there is the median. This is quartile 2. This is the quartile 1 and this is the quartile 3, actually, no? Left hinge and right hinge. And then you have this as a minimum, that's 1. And then this one is maximum. So you try to actually figure out, no, what is median, what is quartile 1 and 3. And in here, in this study, we are to recall again, no, what we learned about interquartile, blah, blah, blah. Okay, nabulol na si Sel. IQR, it's interquartile range, no? Ayan na, babalik na naman tayo doon, no? We go there. Okay? So this one is talking about, ayan, no? Sabi dyan, position and or variability or spread, how spread the scores are, no? If you compare it from the median. So this one is descriptive, no? This is descriptive. We are talking about median, mode, and even the mean. We are talking about the median. Descriptive. Descriptive is statistics. Okay, let's go here. A flat box is there. Okay, whiskers. I do not know what whiskers is, no? I think it's derived from the whiskey. Okay? Whiskey drums. Glasses. Okay, tingnan natin yung whiskey. I'm just curious, no? Of course, we know the drink or this liquor that is whiskey, but for the other images of the whiskey, okay, whiskey lang, no? Okay, I think that, okay, they actually compared, no? That this one is a whiskey, it's like a whiskey shape because this one is the, okay, tingnan natin. Hold on. Okay, parang ganun lang, no? Hindi naman ito yung drum of those big drums of those liquors, hindi siya, no? It's just but a whiskey. And then this one is what we call a whisker. Okay? Whisker, mahaba, ha? Ito po siya, parang stick. Ito. Whisker yan. Dito ay minimum 1 and then 11 score. And then we're trying to actually find the quartile 1 and quartile 2 and the median. Is there, no? And then sometimes there is existence of outliers. That's why there is still IQR, interquartile range computation. Okay? Okay. Sige, paki-continue. Alisa.
A box plot is illustrated using a rectangular box with endings called hinges and line segments extending from hinges called whiskers. The whiskers end at the extreme values of the dataset unless there is an existence of outliers. If the dataset contains an outlier, the whiskers are extended to the last data value that is not an outlier. Hence, the length of the box plot covers most or all of the range of the dataset.
Continue.
To be able to construct the box plot, you first need to determine the minimum and maximum value, the median and two hinges. They constitute the 5-number summary of a dataset. The lower or left hinge is the same as the first quartile of the dataset. In other references, this is the median of the lower half of the data values from the minimum value to the original median.
Okay, that's it, no? Okay, sige. Continue up to here. Sorry. The upper?
The upper or right hinge is the third quartile of the dataset. In other references, this is the median of the upper half of the data values from the original median to the maximum value. Box plots may also be drawn horizontally or vertically.
Okay. So thank you, no? So the one who actually invented this one is John Tucky. Hindi ko alam kung Tucky ito. Okay, John Tucky, an American, no? Okay, before he is a chemist and then turned a statistician. So he was able to actually uh, visualize this one, no? The whisker plot. Or call it, sorry, the box plot or the box and whisker plot. Okay, let's have it now. Okay, so I have this data. It's random, ungrouped, no? And then you are to construct a box plot. Remember, no, 5 number summary that you all need is but minimum, maximum, and then the medium and the two hinges. Talking about quarter one, actually quartile one and quartile three. Okay, because quartile two there is the median. Okay, so for this one, it's so quick, no? Okay, 34 or 39. Why do you consider 34 and 39? Maybe it is but a odd number, no? Yeah, this is odd. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry, it is even, no? 12 is an even. Might be that 34 and 39 is in the middle. But if it is 11, that is odd, then you can get right away. If that is the center, 43, you can have it, no? That is the way to choose, no? From the ungroup, your median. But you have to arrange it first, no? So this is arranged now. 34 and 39 is really there in the middle. And you have to divide it by 2. And that is your median. Okay? So kailangan laging ganun, ha? Okay. Kung 12 yan, get the 2 that is in the middle divided by 2 to be fair, no? But that is 11 and or 9 and or 7. Those are odd. Then you can say you can select one there without having to divide it by 2, no? You do not divide it anymore by 2 para kayong tanga, no? Just get it. That is the middle, no? Okay, you cannot consider 34, neither 39 alone is a middle. You combine them and then divided by 2. Okay, let's go. That is 36.5. And then you have these computations again, no? This is typo error. It's quarter 3. Okay, you go back there again. And then it says there, finding the quartile 1. It's so easy, no? Okay, you have to have this one again, this formula. K refers there for one subscript. One subscript, yun, yung subscript ng quartile 1, 1, 1. 12 pertains to how many are there, no? It's n, okay? You count them all. How many scores are there? It's 12 plus 1 is a constant over 4 is a constant again because we're talking about quartile. It's 4, no? That is not changing, okay? 1 and 4 are not changing. 4 pertains to quartile, okay? And then we have this 3.25. 12 plus 1, it's 12 times 1 over 4, it's 3.25. Again, sorry. It's 12 plus 1 is 13 rather times 1 over 4. It's not exact 3, no? But it's 3.25. That is the term, no? The position, the term. Okay, and you go back there, it's third. Third is 3, and then you are torn between accepting 30 or 31, no? But what is that, no? Interpolate that, okay? So, in here again, you can have this. Wag na kayo masyadong nalilito rito, no? Okay. Kunin nyo lang yung, how do I explain this one? The 3.25 is, but consider the 30 and 31, no? Okay, consider the 30 and 31. But you have to have the 30 there. Plus, you see, the 0.25 there, that is decimal, that is determining, no? That is, it's like a determinant. If your 30 becomes a 31 or not, or it remains to a 30 with a point, no? Okay, that 0.25 from 3.25 is a determinant, no? You have the 30, the third, and then the fourth is to be considered 0.25 should be there as decimal, and then you multiply that 0.25, that is a determinant, with 31 and 30 difference. Okay, where did you get 30 and 31? Difference nga nitong dalawa, no? If that is 32, the next after 30 is 32, then 32 minus 31. If this is 33, that is 33 minus 30, no? So 33 is larger than 30. Okay, it's making sense. 31 minus 30. Okay, that is the two terms that are next to each other, 30 and 31. 30 and 31 is 1 times 0.25. It gives you 0.25. Then you add that 130. It's 30.25. That is quarter 1. No? That this one is quarter 1. Quartile 3. Okay. So it's the same. That must be quartile 3. Okay. Constants on 1 and 4, 12 is n given 9.75. Again, you go there, no? Count. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. That is but 9.75 that you get. Okay, this is 9. 10, 11, 12, 9. Consider 43, and the next after it is 44. Okay? So the 9th is 43 plus 0.75. Okay? Coming from this one, the 10th, the nth term, the quartile, the third quartile term, and then you got 44 minus 43, that is but 1. Okay, times 0.75. Ayan siya, 0.75. 44 minus 43 times 0.75. Where did you get the 0.75? Of course, it's coming from the 9.75. 9 there is 43 pertaining 9th term, then 0.75 is what you say as a determinant. If that 43 is increasing, no? Or it could be a 43, 44, or a 43.75. Okay, yan po ibig sabihin kasi ng interpolation. You are torn between choosing a 43 or a 44, or there is a decimal number in between them that is 43.75. That is what we call interpolation. Naintindihan? Okay. Now we go here now, no? This is the quartile 1, 30.25, quartile 3 above 43.75. So you're talking about the hinge, no? Right and left hinge. Quartile 1, quartile 3, this is your median. And then this one is 24 and 52 are your tawag na minimum and maximum, no? Minimum and maximum. Okay? Those are very important for you to actually have the box and whisker plot. Okay. Sir, what about this, sir? Okay. So since we're talking about 36.5, blah, 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 bahala na kayo, no? How do you want this one, no? Is it divisibility of 5? 20, 25, 30, 30. Okay. You can show that. For as long as you can show it, no? You can show. Okay, 30 na rin. Okay, nag-alarm na. For as long as you can show, no? Where this 36.5 lies, no? In between 36 and 40 there, this one, as an statistician, as a student, you can express this, no? Okay, this is not being actually, there is no actually model for this one, or this is not the constant wherein you must show your, we call this one a line graph, no? A line graph in 5 divisible. It's up to you, no? Okay. For as long as you can show this box whiskers plot to you, to us, or to your readers, and then by all means, no? Show this once, and then use this line graph. Okay, it depends on you on where you actually want to start, no? Divisible by 5. Okay, and then next, sometimes we have to recall the interquartile. It's not sometimes, but we have to recall this one, no? Interquartile. Why? Because we might be having there, okay, a outlier. Okay, for instance, for this one, no, it was able to actually identify the interquartile range. Sorry, it's there. Okay, recall nyo yun, no? Meron siyang outlier. Using the interquartile range computation, it was able to detect an an outlier, which is here, a dot, no? Okay, an outlier is a dot. It does not belong, it will not belong to that box whisker plot. Okay, hindi siya kasama. Ito ay na-identify as an outlier when you recall your interquartile range, no, outlier computation. Paki-recall siya. Hindi ko na i-recall yan. Okay? So, ang dali lang yan. And how do you interpret it? Okay, there are examples there that could actually be interpreted, no? Meron dyan. And your assignment would be, assignment na lang to, activity. Ito na lang, no? Yan na lang. Okay? And then, please interpret. How do you interpret? May mga example interpretations there, no? You can interpret there this way, this way, no? Meron ganyan. Okay? Okay? So, read up to this one and then answer the skill builder as your assignment. That's it for today. Thank you very much. You can take your